Tonight on The Roast, Melissa Doyle is leaving Sunrise and Kellogg's is forced to withdraw some of its commercials. But first, with the leadership issue now finally resolved and a federal election looming, Prime Minister Kevin Rudd has embarked upon the important task of rebuilding Labor's image to the Australian public, beginning with New South Wales.
I am revolted by what I have seen unfold in New South Wales.
Vote Labor, they're revolting! So to turn around New South Wales Labor's abysmal record of late, during which more than 130 ALP branches have folded, Mr Rudd announced a federal intervention, giving the New South Wales branch just 30 days to implement a range of sweeping reforms.
These reforms include, number one, zero tolerance of corruption.
No more of their traditional partial tolerance of corruption. But I have to say, when you're leading your list of reforms with something that everyone already agrees with, it's not really a strong start. Hear me now, loud and clear, Australia. The ALP is against wearing people's skin. Okay? Skin wearing is out. But how else is New South Wales Labor going to change?
Number two, there will be a ban on property developers as candidates.
Apparently shooting itself in the foot by excluding property developers when they are the only ones potentially capable of actually fixing this renovator's dream that is the ALP. And Kevin has a whole list of improvements that he wants to make.
The Labor Party I intend to lead will be a modern Labor Party. I want a more democratic Labor Party. I want one which is more representative of the face of modern Australia. And I want a Labor Party which is free from the taint of some of the things we've seen emerge in ICAC in New South Wales.
So he's got a vision for this dream house. Modern, democratic and no taint. Can't stress that last one enough. Hates the taint. But guess what, Kevin? Your friends have told us you need some help. So while you're in Indonesia, we're stepping in to fix up the ALP. Okay, we've got 30 days to fix this place up. We've sure got our work cut out for us. I've got the whole team on board, so let's get started. Clark, mate, what are you having trouble with?
Oh, g'day, Tom. We've got to pull this whole thing down and start afresh. And one of the first things you've got to do is get rid of the old fixtures. Even though this one retired from Parliament, it still controls the powerful Disputes and Credentials Committee, which Rudd wants knocked down. I assigned that job to Rachel.
Oh, well then let's go check in and see how she's doing. G'day, Rach, how's it going?
Tom, look, I've been trying to shut this committee down, but they keep on insisting on taking me out to lunch to discuss it first. I think it's going to be really hard to get rid of these power-hungry, faceless men.
Sure, and with only 30 days to do it, it's going to be a real mountain.
You know, Tom, now that I think about it, I'm not 100% sure we need to get rid of them.
Well, it looks like you've got your hands full. Let's move on.
Cheers.
Jazz, mate, you've been checking out Labor's foundations and you've found something interesting.
Yeah, I've been looking at these plans and there's a secret passageway that leads right into the Labor building. It's very strange. It goes straight through the unions and into a seat in Parliament.
All right, what's Kevin Rudd's plan for that?
Oh, weird. It's not on the list. I guess I'll just come up with you and help remove some property developers.
OK, let's do it.
Next time on Branch Blitz.
And now let's just see what's under here. Oh, Jesus! The place is infested with property developers. They're everywhere. We'll never get rid of them all. Get out of it.
Well, next up tonight, Kellogg's has been forced to withdraw 2 television commercials for its LCM's cereal bars. Sadly, commercials for Budget Direct will continue without interruption. Seriously, what's going on there? Is he the dad or the boyfriend, the weird uncle? If you know, please send us the answer, care of, seriously, what's going on there? Is he the dad, the boyfriend, the weird uncle? Now, the Advertising Standards Board found that advertisements featuring animated dinosaurs were directed primarily to children, and as such were in breach of the Responsible Children's Marketing Initiative, with the decision recognising that animations are not appropriate when advertising junk food. So it's bad news for animated dinosaurs, and terrible news for Kellogg's marketing director, who now has to find a real dinosaur. But look, parents are right to be concerned about these LCMs, because no one knows what LCMs actually stand for, and I'm pretty sure it's never wise to eat an acronym. And of course, we can't show you these ads, what with them being evil and everything. But a description by the Advertising Standards Bureau described how a young boy's body morphs into a large paper structure of a dinosaur. Don't you hate it when that happens? Now that... Oh God, no, not now, not now. We good? Yeah? False alarm? Cool. Okay, the ads fall under LCM's Exciting Facts campaign, which encourages parents to download the LCM app. And I've been campaigning for that cereal bar to have its own app for years, so jackpot, there is a God. The app is designed to help you create fun messages to write on your kids' LCM's wrappers every day. As if parents aren't rushing enough in the morning to prepare lunchboxes, now they've got to write pieces of trivia on snack food. Still, if you're not allowed to market LCMs to children, well, the only option is for LCMs to target adults.
Introducing the new LCM from Kellogg's, using the finest puffed rice bubbles, cushioned together with gooey, soft marshmallow. Tenderly wrapped in tantalizingly cured, wafer-thin Parma ham, sprinkled with the freshest herbs and lovingly drizzled in shallot and red wine jus that just begs it to be in your mouth. The new luxury LCM, for adults only.
No, I want that in my mouth. But surely adults need to take some responsibility for what their kids eat. Mark, you're a single parent. Do you listen to your son when it comes to buying the groceries?
Oh, absolutely, Tom. Reggie and I have a very special bond. He does so much for me. He answers the phone, he gets the paper in the morning, and he helps me with the shopping. He's like my secretary. I'm a busy man, Tom. I'm at work all day. I get home and I'm tired. Reggie spent the whole day relaxing with friends, sleeping and watching television. His mind is in a much better place to make these kinds of decisions.
Okay, and what kinds of things does Reggie tell you to buy?
Well, Reggie told me that he saw an ad for LCMs with a stegosaurus in it, and reasoned that since a stegosaurus is the bestest of all the dinosaurs, I should buy it for him. So I did. Then for lunch we went to McDonald's because he really likes the little toys you get there, and I think we'll probably have Cocoa Pops for dinner.
Cocoa Pops?
Cocoa Pops with Coca-Cola. He doesn't like milk.
Well, Mike, that's downright irresponsible. A child's mind isn't equipped to deal with the manipulative powers of an ad. You need to make sure that Reggie eats a balanced diet.
I know I do, but he's just so damn persuasive. And it's not like they're advertising heroin. I would never buy him heroin. Unless it was a stegosaurus. No, never heroin. But these are LCM bars, Tom. They're for kids.
And you're not concerned about the amount of sugar in an LCM bar?
Reggie, are you concerned about the amount of sugar in an LCM bar?
No, Dad.
We're not concerned.
And finally tonight, I'm happy to announce that Melissa Doyle from Sunrise is getting a new job.
I've been offered a new network national role for the 7 Network to cover big events around the country and around the world and a move into prime time.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? I've always loved Mel. She's great, I think.
Tom, TV insiders are saying they're bringing in the younger Samantha Armitage because men find her attractive and women like her sassy sense of humour. But of course they haven't replaced David Koch because there's no one more attractive or sassier than Kochie. Well, nearly no one.
Well, whatever the reason, Mel's moving on, and rumours like this are dangerous for Sunrise.
Rumours of Doyle being knifed won't sit well with viewers who see themselves as part of the Sunrise family.
It's going to be hard to tell all the Sunrise children about this breakup of the Sunrise family.
Now look, Reggie, things are going to be a little different for a while, but different doesn't necessarily mean worse. From now on, you'll be spending mornings with Kochie on 7 and weeknights with Mel over at her new house on 7 too. So really, it'll be like you have 2 homes. But it's important for you to know that they love you just as much.
Of course they do. It's just that apparently Mel isn't attractive anymore, so now they've replaced her with some new young blonde.
Well, it's not that. Samantha is just different. She's sassier, less mumsy, younger.
She's almost half Kochie's age, sweetheart. And you know, I remember a time when being maternal was what we all loved about Mel, and now she's too motherly.
Yes, the truth is guys need something to look at because let's face it, motherly doesn't get me up in the morning.
So you get some new young blonde and I get stuck looking at Kochie then?
It's TV. Men don't have to be attractive.
He's right, we don't. But look, Mel has denied the insinuations of a demotion, saying it's an incredible opportunity. And it is an incredible opportunity to leave Australia's highest rating breakfast show for 7-2, the digital-only home of Lindy Milan's Taste of Ireland, Downsize My Pet, and Britain's Empty Homes.
Sorry, Tom. Mel Doyle is going to be just fine. I mean, look around you. You're on a network with a 2 on it. I mean, you're on a set with a 2 on it.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, apparently. But you are fine, and everyone here went through exactly the same thing as Mel. No one knows this, but I was actually on ABC 1 playing the short-lived character B3 on Bananas in Pyjamas. But then I was moved to ABC 2 when B1 and I had a falling out. I slept with his wife.
Oh, Nick.
And Clark is no longer co-hosting At the Movies anymore because he called Pomerantz out on her bullshit. No one likes Australian movies that much.
Yeah, that's true. What about Rachel?
She's a woman over the age of 25. She just plain doesn't belong on TV. But there's no shame in it, Mel. Now, you're one of us. You're on 7 too. You belong. You belong. You belong. You belong. You belong. You belong. You belong.
Well, it doesn't look like Nick's going to finish anytime soon, so it's as good a spot 20 to say good night, have a great weekend.
You belong. You belong. You belong. You belong. You belong. You belong.
He is, he's still going.
Quiet, I'm talking to Mel. You belong. You belong. You belong.
I think we should cut his mic.
You belong.